Atomic Habits. Chapter 3. How to Build Better Habits in 4 Simple Steps. What if you could crack the code of your behavior and make any habit stick effortlessly? Welcome back to the Audiobook of Atomic Habits by James Clear, your roadmap to creating a life of purpose through small, powerful actions. Today, we're diving into Chapter 3, How to Build Better Habits in 4 Simple Steps. This chapter isn't just a guide, it's a masterclass in rewiring your brain to turn your goals into automatic routines. If you're ready to hack your habits, hit that subscribe button, tap the bell, and let's jump in. Picture a young entrepreneur toiling late nights, dreaming of a thriving business. Every morning, she grabs her planner, writes one goal, and feels a surge of focus. That simple act, planning, acting, succeeding, becomes her daily rhythm. Years later, she's leading a multi-million-dollar company, her habits driving her success. That could be Sarah Blakely, founder of Spanx, whose empire began with small routines. How did she make success automatic? By harnessing a 4-step process that powers every habit. This chapter unveils that process and shows you how to make it yours. Let's get to the core of Chapter 3. Every habit is driven by a 4-step loop: cue, craving, response, reward. James Clear pulls back the curtain on human behavior, revealing how this loop shapes your daily actions, from drinking coffee to scrolling social media. The cue is a signal, like your alarm ringing. The craving is the urge it triggers, like wanting to feel energized. The response is the action, like brewing coffee. The reward is the payoff, like the warmth of that first sip. This loop, cue, craving, response, reward, is your brain's autopilot, running every habit you have. Clear says, to master habits, you must master this cycle. Clear makes this real with his own story. After his baseball injury, chapters 1 and 2, he struggled to rebuild his discipline. Studying felt overwhelming. His old routines were broken, but he discovered the habit loop and used it to study smarter. His cue was setting a timer for 8 p.m. each night. This sparked a craving to feel accomplished. His response was reviewing one page of notes. The reward was checking it off his list, sometimes with a favorite snack. This loop made studying automatic, helping him excel academically. Clear's experience proves that a well-designed habit loop can transform your life, one cycle at a time. Why is this loop so powerful? Clear ties it to biology. Your brain craves efficiency, so it automates behaviors through this cycle. Each time you complete it, cue, craving, response, reward, your brain reinforces the habit, like paving a road. Good habits, like journaling, become seamless with practice. But bad habits, like biting your nails when stressed, follow the same path, trapping you. Clear's key insight: by tweaking each step, cue, craving, response, reward, you can craft habits that serve you and break ones that don't. Let's see this in a real-world example. Consider Oprah Winfrey, media mogul with a $2.5 billion empire. Her talk show wasn't built on luck, it was a habit loop. Her cue was arriving at the studio each morning. This triggered a craving to connect with her audience. Her response was practicing her interview questions for 15 minutes. The reward was the joy of meaningful conversations, plus audience applause. This loop made her show a daily masterpiece, changing millions of lives. Oprah's story shows that a strong habit loop creates legendary success. But bad habits exploit the same loop. Clear tells of a colleague who kept overeating at work. The cue was passing the office candy jar. The craving was a sugar rush. The response was grabbing a handful. The reward was the sweet taste. This loop packed on pounds, unnoticed. Clear's point: bad habits aren't your weakness, they're your brain's wiring. To stop them, disrupt the loop. To build good habits, design it intentionally. How do you build better habits? Clear's 4-step framework is your toolkit. Let's unpack each step with practical examples. Step 1. Make the cue obvious. Habits need a clear trigger. Want to journal? Place a notebook on your desk as a cue. Clear used his gym timer to trigger studying. Step 2. Make the craving attractive. Link habits to something you enjoy. Want to run? Listen to your favorite playlist. Clear craved accomplishment, making studying appealing. Step 3. Make the response easy. Use the 2-minute rule. Chapter 1. Start tiny. Want to cook healthier? Chop 1 vegetable. Step 4. Make the reward satisfying. End with a payoff, like a checkmark or a treat. Clear rewarded studying with a snack, locking in the habit. Another example? Look at Kevin Hart, comedian with a $450 million career. His comedy wasn't a fluke, it was a habit loop. His cue was stepping into his writing room each morning. This sparked a craving to make people laugh. His response was writing 1 joke daily. The reward was testing it on stage, feeling the crowd's energy. This loop built his empire, joke by joke. Hart's discipline proves that a well-engineered habit loop creates unstoppable success. Let's apply this today. Pick a goal, say, learning a skill. Choose a habit. Study for 2 minutes. Design the loop. Cue, place a textbook on your table. Craving, imagine mastering the skill. Response, read 2 minutes of notes. Reward, mark it in an app and watch a fun video. Write, I will study for 2 minutes at 7 p.m. at my desk. Do it tonight, track it in Habitica. Never miss twice, skip a day, study 4 minutes tomorrow. Affirm your identity. Chapter 2. I'm a learner and I grow daily. Try another goal like fitness. Choose do 1 stretch daily. Loop, cue, set an evening alarm labeled stretch. Craving, visualize feeling strong. Response, stretch for 1 minute. Reward, check it off and enjoy a favorite drink. Write, I will stretch for 1 minute at 8 p.m. in my living room. Do it tonight. Mark it in a journal. Miss a day, stretch twice tomorrow. Affirm, I'm a fit person and I move daily. This loop builds health, 1 stretch at a time. One more story to ignite your spark. Angela Duckworth, grit author with a $10 million career. Her research wasn't a single leap. She built a habit loop. Her cue was her morning coffee. This triggered a craving to uncover insights. Her response was reading 1 article daily. The reward was noting 1 idea, feeling smarter. This loop produced groundbreaking work on perseverance. Duckworth's journey shows that a habit loop creates expertise. Clear tackles setbacks. New habits feel clunky because your brain prefers old paths. His solution, reduce friction. If your cue is hidden, tape a note. Read here. If the response is tough, shrink it. 1 push-up, not 10. If the reward feels flat, amplify it. Watch a show after working. Use your environment. Chapter 6 later. Want to meditate? Set a cushion by your bed. Small tweaks keep the loop flowing. What if you slip? Clear's never miss twice rule is your anchor. Miss journaling 1 day? Write tomorrow. Consistency trumps perfection. Each loop votes for your identity. Chapter 2. Clear says, you don't need a flawless streak. Just keep the cycle alive. Also, stay patient. Like the plateau of latent potential. Chapter 1. Loops need time to compound. Keep going and results will shine. This is Chapter 3 of Atomic Habits. You've mastered the 4-step habit loop. Cue, craving, response, reward, and how to make it work for you. James Clear's study routine, Oprah Winfrey's legacy, Kevin Hart's rise, they all harnessed this loop. Now it's your turn. Design 1 loop, start small, and let it grow. Your dream life is 1 cycle away. What's 1 habit loop you'll create today? Share it in the comments. I'm dying to hear. If this audiobook fueled your drive, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell for Chapter 4, where we'll uncover why small changes lead to big results. Check the playlist linked below. Until then, keep cycling, keep winning, and let's build your best life together.